Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Justin. We're continuing on with our underrated movie review segment of the channel, and we're going to be doing another movie from 1990 and another sequel. We're going to be doing Predator 2, directed by Stephen Hopkins. So here we go. Okay, so Predator 2. You read enough about this stuff, and again, being a movie guy, I talk movies to people, and Predator will always come up because it's a Schwarzenegger movie. And when it comes to the sequel, or sequels, I should say, because everywhere you read, none of the sequels ever compare to the original, blah, blah, blah. I just don't agree with that. I really don't, especially with Predator 2. And to almost to the same extent, Predators, which will come out almost 20 years later. I love Predator 2. It was just on not that long ago. And it's another one of those movies that just hooks you right in. For different reasons than the original Predator. In the original Predator, it's just a group of just jacked up badasses that, despite the fact how tough they all end up dying pretty easily, except for Arnold, who, it's Arnold being Arnold, so he, just kicks ass, takes names, and goes about his business. What I like about Predator 2 is you don't have that big, jacked up muscle guy. It's all smaller, wiry, characters, all that have to use their brain. And, and especially in Danny Glover's case, who plays the main character, his stubbornness. It doesn't matter what he's told by his superior officers, by federal agents. When something happens, he needs to know what's going on. He's going to know what's going on. And I love that they take the Predator out of the jungle and they put him into another jungle. But this time, instead of trees, it's buildings and gangs and, just an urban setting. And that's what makes Predator 2 cool, is you've gone from the jungle to Los Angeles. And it's just a totally different ball game than the original. So it stands out on its own, and it makes it interesting. And the characters are vastly different. Your characters like Bill Paxton being, that charming, I can do anything kind of guy, which is what Bill Paxton really is throughout most of his career, is that just that fun, likable guy who, he annoys you, but he's still likable. Ruben Blades, Maria Conchita Alonso, they all make up Danny Glover's team, and they all bring something a little different to the table. Ruben Blades is a little bit more laid back, more calm, more rational, as opposed to Glover's Harrigan. Maria Conchita Alonso is, she's tough. She has to make her way in a male-dominated, high testosterone environment. So she doesn't hold back. And then you have somebody like Gary Busey, who is this mysterious, federal agent officer, we don't really know for sure, who knows about what happened in the jungle, knows there's a predator here, and is now hunting it on its own. So the predator has really, while he's still hunting, he's also become the hunted. And I like that. And it's creative, and the characters make it work. Is it all perfect? No. Some of the scenes are kind of silly. It does get to a point where it almost seems like the Predator is following Harrigan for whatever reason. He doesn't even know what's going on. He just knows that people are dying. He doesn't know there's an alien. It's not until the last 20 minutes of the movie he knows it's an alien. But the alien is following him. And it culminates in a showdown on an alien spaceship. And I love, spoiler alert, I love when Harrigan kills the Predator. And then all of a sudden other Predators, because, you know, there's not just one on the planet. They've been doing this for a long time. They all show up and he's like, all right, who's next? Like, he doesn't care. He'll take out as many as he can before they take him. And, you know, as their fallen comrade has gone, just like they do when they kill somebody, they give him a trophy. And it worked. It's a flintlock pistol from 300 years ago. And I don't get why people don't like the movie. I mean, there's some reviews, and aggressively ugly in spirit as it is visually, Predator 2 seemingly took everything good about the original and chucked it out the window. Wrong. Half as taut, and twice as dumb. It's more sophisticated than the original, you dipshit. And the filmmakers have tortured the audience with their banal rumblings and pointlessness. Why is it, like, you're probably just going to shit on any action movie then that doesn't really have true heart to it. It's just a fun, entertaining movie. You know, and critics suck. You know, and you do see some positive things said by some critics, but like, these critics are, but what are you watching? What do you want? It's not going to win 14 Academy Awards, but it's going to entertain you. And that's what a movie's supposed to do. And this movie does it almost as good, if not as good as the original. Now, I've reviewed the original, and I gave the original a 7.4. And you know what? I'm going to give this one a 7.4. I like that they're completely different movies. So, 1990's Predator 2, directed by Stephen Hopkins, is getting the same score as Predator 1, a 7.4. Critics, you can suck it. That's my review. Hope you guys like this video. If you do, please consider hitting that like and subscribe button, and I will see you guys next time. Take care.